The history of Mary Prince, a West Indian slave. Mary Prince was born in Brackies Pond, Bermuda, in 1788. Her mother was enslaved in the household of Charles Minors, and her father was a shipbuilder's sawyer. As an infant, she was sold with her mother. Prince served as a childhood companion to her master's granddaughter until age 12. After the death of her master, wife Mary was sold to another slave owner in Spanish Point, Bermuda, in 1817. She joined the local Moravian church. There she met her future husband, a free carpenter named Daniel James, whom she married in December 1826. 2 years later, in 1828, Prince accompanied the Booth's family to England, where she was technically free from slavery. In November 1829, she remained in London and entered the household of Thomas Pringle as a free domestic servant. While with the Pringles, she dictated her life story to Susanna Moodie, a writer and a member of the London anti-slavery movement. Pringle edited and published her story in 1831, and it became popular. Mary Prince begins her story with a brief description of her childhood before turning to her adult experiences under slavery in the West Indies. She describes her early childhood in the household of Captain Williams as the happiest period of her life. As an adult, Prince reveals the appalling work conditions under which slaves are forced to labor. Mary counterpoints the physical and emotional toll of her daily labor with excruciating details of the beatings she endures at the hands of her masters as well as their wives. She describes not only the physical details of her abuse, beatings, whippings, and painful recovery, but also the systematic way in which her owners apply it, both as a psychological method of torment and as an emotional release for themselves. Prince's narrative is marked by acts of resistance, moments in which she shocks her owners by talking back or rebuking them. The spirit of resistance not only enables Mary Prince to survive a lifetime of abuse, but it pushes her to take up the abolitionist cause on behalf of those who remain enslaved. Her purpose when writing this novel was to ensure that good people in England might hear from a slave what a slave felt and suffered. This narrative, Mary Prince's narrative, is one of the earliest narratives intended to reveal the ugly truths about slavery. This narrative was part of a growing trend of abolitionist-themed narratives that focused on slavery injustices. Her narrative is also particularly important because few early women's slave narrative exist. Voices from slavery. Thanks for watching.